Hi, my fellow twin flames, my twin souls. How are you? Welcome to the Twin Flame series for March. Hopefully, we'll get 2 in this month. So, I am going to go ahead and start. I believe my candle went out. There we go. We have to have a candle. Okay, guys. So this is a Twin Flame series that is continuing on. I believe it started in November or October. I think November. So we are going to do an update, see where the energies are for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. See what we need to know to help improve the energy force between us. And just what kind of energy we can send. You know, what does our twin need from us? And what do we need from our twin? So we're going to check those out, okay? Don't worry about your sign. This is an open reading. It's got an open intuitive reading. You'll know. You know, if you're a twin flame, you know, I feel like we're all, not all of us, but a lot of us are experiencing the same type of energy. There were different levels, right? Because some are just feeling that twin, just starting to feel the energy within the atmosphere. Others have already met their twins and may have gone through that running and chasing phase. I'm a big believer, you know, don't chase and they stop running. But it's the truth, because think of the energy of that. You know, someone's wants you, but it feels different, right? Because you're sending that energy. And if you're anxious, let's say, you know, you're anxious, or one day you believe, the next you don't, that type of thing. Well, you're sending that energy force, right? And so that twin picks it up as anxiety. They don't quite know. Well, you know, they may know, but many don't. So they pick up anxiety and somehow it gets tied back to you. So you want to be careful with that energy. You know, we have to think about our energy. You know, that's just the way it is. We need to think about our energy, both good and bad. You know, this is how we bring our lives to us. This is how we create through our energy. Okay, so enough talking. So what we're going to do, don't want to burn the plant. Feeling all motherly right now, with my beautiful plant. I was just reading an article about the energy force of plants, and you know, how we change their energy with a smile, with water, you know, anything nurturing. Also, if you're going through something tough, they can experience it, and you may notice like the leaves starting to fall off or getting brown where otherwise it was healthy. And I don't know why I watched that right before I decided to do this video, but you know, it's just another reminder of how we are all energy. We're all energy, okay? All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a Romance Angel Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. We'll do one for the masculine, one for the feminine, okay? Okay. Hello. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Well, that would fit in with and free yourself. So actually, both of these fit in quite well with the ongoing saga, right? So we have the card engagement. And this is for the DF, Divine Feminine. And for the male, we have the card Free Yourself, which to me is really like the Eight of Swords. All right. And then we're going to use the Tarot Illuminato. And we're going to do 3 cards for the DF and 3 cards for the DM. And then we'll do a connecting card. I'm actually going to move these to the side for right now. You know, I thought to myself, I should read from the book for you, but I have no clue where my book is at. I really don't. And I read more intuitively anyway. Okay. All right. We just want to release the outcome here. Okay. We just want to go with the flow. This is about advice. How best to use our energy. Where each is at in the I don't know what to call it, like in our own really life plan, but the coming together, you know, where they're sitting with their energy. Okay. All right. So we just want to relax. All right. I have the Hierophant for the DF. And your Oracle card is Engagement. Hello. You know, I feel really good about this right off the bat, not just because it's the Hierophant. But I feel, you know, I feel like for some of you, this is Spirit helping you. Helping you maybe even for preparation. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's look one for the DM. And by the way, you know, definitely look at both sides of the board, but remember that you can be the masculine, right? If you are operating, let's say, within this time period, more of the masculine energy. Let's say you're a female, you're a mother, and you're raising your children on your own. You would definitely be carrying more of the masculine energy, right? Because that is about providing. But material-wise, you could be a male and be carrying the feminine energy if you're in touch with your emotions, right? If you're in touch with, well, you know, it's not even that you have to be, well, you need to be in touch with your emotions, but I feel what I'm trying to say, or what's trying to come out, is your energy can fluctuate. You can absolutely be the masculine energy one month, the feminine energy the next month. So when you're watching readings like this, definitely take that into consideration, okay? Alright, DM. I have the High Priestess for the DM. And let's get our connecting card. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting reading. Judgment is the connecting card. So we have the Hierophant, Major Arcana, Card of Taurus. We have Judgment, Major Arcana. This will be your connecting card. And then we have the High Priestess, Major Arcana. So this is telling me that real change is coming. Real change is happening. Good or bad, I don't know yet, but it looks pretty good so far. I'm noticing that the DM has the High Priestess and also the Free Yourself card. And I feel like this is talking about freeing themselves spiritually, like freeing their belief system. If you are the DM, this is about being who you are, right? Believing. So you're entering in this twin flame energy, right? And you're still a little confused about it. You don't understand it, the push and the pull, that type of thing. I feel for you, this is just saying that don't even block it in. You know, just allow all ideas to come to you. Allow different opinions, different perspectives, and then sit with it. Take it in, and that's the best way to really understand. For some of you DMs, I feel that, I don't know, you may be researching this energy. You may be researching this pull that you're feeling towards another. This can certainly mean that, you know, some DMs could be in a relationship. But this is deeper. This is deeper. I feel this is truly about understanding the energy that I'm going through. Taking a moment within it. Definitely researching. You know, don't take my word for it. Don't take any reader's word for it. Research. And, I mean, this is what I do with everything. You know, I will research 10 different people on one topic just so I can find the happy medium and then sit with it. And that's what I feel like it's asking you to do, DM. Okay, let's keep going. So we have, boy, it feels like we have the angels, the archangels, our soul family. It feels like there is a push from the universe here. I have the Eight of Pentacles for the DF. There might be a few of you out there right now who well, actually, this would come first. Ten of Wands. That would be for the DM. And the connecting card is the King of Wands. So for some of you, this could certainly be an Aries, Leo, or Sag. But it doesn't have to be. Remember that. Alright, we're going to get 3 more cards. So the DM is definitely experiencing something right now. I had the Queen of Cups on the DF. Again, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. If, doesn't have to be. I do have a King and Queen right here, though. So I do have, you know, fire and water here. Fire and water. fire and water. Okay, one for the DM. You know, I feel like last month and the month before, it was really the masculine energy that was coming alive to this, awakening up to the fact that they are, you know, once you're connected forever. You're always connected anyway. You know, whether you experience your twin flame in this lifetime or not, you're always connected. You're never not connected. So we have to remember that, right? We're always connected. And sometimes that's why we need to think about our energy. You know, what I have learned is our twin flame comes to us, or we to them, or we come together. When there's a calling to the universe, there is a need for this a higher calling. This is not an average love story, right? This is, you know, this story has been going on for eternity. But sometimes within a lifetime, we can call in the twin. You know, we can call them in. Like, I need your energy. Like, I need it. But don't do it out of anxiety, right? And this goes for both. Sometimes you're making that same calling. You may not know, but the universe, let me tell you, the universe is showing me that these soul callings are being heard. And I feel like a lot of us readers who do twin flame readings are starting to realize that a lot of twins coming together, probably more. Well, I don't want to say more than any other time, but definitely within the last 100 years, probably 1,500 years. But there's a need, right? Because twins have a purpose, and it's showing that. So there's a lot of chaos in the world right now. And war doesn't win war. Love. And I honestly feel this is why more twins are coming together. To save the world. To save our fellow brother and sisters. It is not just about the love that we will share. We already share that, but you know, it is about our story, but it's also about the energy. You know, think of loving someone so much, right? But but you're not with them. You can't have them. The other person loving that person so much too. That energy is going to connect. You just don't see it, but it's connecting. You're sending it, just like this plant. You know, this plant is a rather new addition to the table. And after I watched that video, I sat there and I talked to my plant. And I just stroked it and said, welcome, welcome. You know, I hope it can do well here. I don't know if it feels my energy. Well, I know it does, but, you know, scientifically, do I see my energy connecting to that plant? No. Do I see their energy, plant connecting to mine? No. Do I believe it's there? Yes. I know it's there. So just because I can't see it doesn't make it not true. Okay, I don't know where that just came from, but I learned that sometimes my mouth opens when I'm doing a reading, and I don't even know what I'm talking. Well, I don't know what I'm saying, so to speak. Okay, let's get back to the reading. Divine Masculine. One card for Divine Masculine, please. going to take them. I have the Prince of Wands. So now I have, excuse me, I have the King of Wands and I have the Prince of Wands. I have the King of Wands, or the Prince of Wands, as DM's last card. The King of Wands is a connecting card. Right off the bat, this could certainly be someone that you were with before, in their younger years, in your younger years. Or you can even look at this as energy. Before I matured as the king, before I show myself as a king, right? Male or female, it doesn't matter, right? So this could certainly be younger energy, but we'll look. Look at this. I have the King of Cups. Wow. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups sitting right next to each other. I find that quite beautiful. And we have one extra card. Oh my. It's the Ten of Swords. First thing that came to my mind is it's a 10. So this energy is allowed, okay, I'm going to say just like I heard it. It's allowed to end now. You're allowed to end it now. I don't know if someone's carrying guilt around with them, but it's time to end it. For some of you, this is energy from a past life that you two have lived together. I feel like 150, 200 years ago, just this energy. I feel like, well, I don't want to censor myself. I feel like someone was murdered. Wow. I'm trying to figure out which partner. By the way, this... Okay. I feel like it was the male. Now, remember, females, it could have, you could have been a male. Anyway, I feel like this is the male of the relationship. I feel like the wife, husband and wife, I need to say that, the husband and wife. The wife I feel like for 2 days, at least 2 days, you could not find him. Wow. Extreme worry, fright, like a lot of fright. Nervousness, not knowing what to do, where to look. Wow. And I'm noticing the difference between the sense of communication, how we are today, how easily we can call someone, text someone, get on social media. If we can't find someone, we have a lot of ways of checking. Here, we did not. I feel like you had 2 boys. I feel like you had 2 blonde boys. They may have been twins, but they're very close in age. I don't know where this is all coming from, guys. Well, I do. It's coming from my spirit guide. I'm not sure of why this is so important, but I'm being told to tell you the story. So you have two boys, blonde hair, and if they're not twins, then they're like 6 and 8. Very, very close in age, very close in height. They were your saving grace for the female. They were your saving grace. Okay, so your husband, if you are the husband, I feel like you were attacked. I feel like you were on your way. You were on your way for supplies, and you got attacked. I do feel that when you passed, because you did die. I mean, you were murdered. And I feel that when you passed, it was confusing. Yet I feel your light, your love, even after that. Like, I feel that once you figured out, once you were able to know what happened, you directly became the head guide, or you could say the guardian angel, over your wife and your boys. Wow. Okay, why am I getting all this? Okay, some of the energy, and I feel this is going to be the female carrying this energy, that who was the wife. And you may not, you're probably like, well, how do I even know that's me? It's coming to me, so I feel that if you ask for guidance, if this is part of your story, you'll receive it. What I love about my guides is I feel they're very good at not just telling you what's going on, but also the energy, the best energy to have, to bring to you what your soul's been calling out for. So I feel like my guides are great at finding the root of the problem and helping you and I overcome, understand. Okay, anyway, so I feel like this is why we're talking about this, because the female energy, if you're dealing with abandonment issues, now your husband didn't abandon you, but you felt abandoned. And I feel now somewhere in your life you're still carrying this energy around. You may have even asked to reincarnate into a type of family where you feel abandoned. Why would you do that? So that you can work through it. It's the ability, it's almost the gift, it's the gift from Creator, and remember, we're self-creating too, but it's the gift so that you can heal this, and I also know that sometimes twin flames don't live in the same lifetime because of elements like this, right? It's the healing over it. So you may skip a lifetime, or you may not. It's really whatever your soul contract agreed to. Okay, well that was pretty deep, but the bottom line is, there are a few of you who are experiencing that type of energy. You know, like, I want to trust. I want to trust. But there's something in me that pulls me back. And maybe just even knowing that helps you now. Okay, because that was pretty specific, I have to say. All right. So, we have the Queen and King sitting side by side. And we have the King of Wands up here. And what I love coming down your connecting cards, you have Judgment. You have this King of Wands and this King of Cups. I feel like both of you are being healed in different ways. I feel both of you have the ability at this point in your lives. And listen, the twin flames that I'm talking about are all walking this earth right now, okay? They're all walking this earth. Did we come together yet? Maybe, maybe not. But we're all here in this physical plane. That's good news. I feel that, this is on the masculine side, but I kind of feel like it's not just for the masculine. I feel that something is opening, it's like something's opening up to you. The universe is opening up to you. You have this chance to look at things. And I'm wondering for some of the males out there, if you even feel this energy, like you still feel this, and perhaps you could take on the energy of, in this lifetime of, because chances are that was probably your last lifetimes together. So in this lifetime, you may take on that energy of feeling like you're not good enough, feeling nervous about giving your all. I don't feel this is out of spite. I feel it's out of fear. Repeating. It's almost like you feel that if you come together, you're worried, can you be the man? Can you be the man that you feel the universe is calling you to be? Masculine, you know this energy. Don't worry about this, by the way. I don't know why I keep holding that up. But masculine, you know this energy. If I'm speaking to you, you have a fear of connecting with another completely, but not due to them. It's funny, so I see both issues here. Both issues. So your fear is that somehow you're going to mess it up. That you're going to give everything. And it still be taken away. Boy, I hope the two of you get to talk about this, because this is something where this could easily be talked about. Because with Judgment in between, I feel like it's almost like opening the veil to allow, this is healing for both of you. This is telling me that this is the time. Almost like Temperance was sitting here talking about divine timing, but Judgment's doing it for her. I feel like a few of you in the month of February got some type of message. Okay, something weird happened. Whether your phone rang and nobody was on it, or your phone rang, you pick it up and it's your own number. It's like you called you, but you didn't. Something, a radio station completely changed. Okay, well, the reason why. It's funny. I feel like, this is what I feel like. Like, I have one guy's like, they just need to wake up. They need to wake up. They need to wake up to the fact. And I have another one just like, calm down, understand. I don't know why I just went like that. Must be a female. Probably is. Okay. I hope both are watching, because the message here is you have been given signs, and you will continue to receive these signs. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention to the unordinary. Now, these signs are not necessarily, these signs really have nothing to do with your twin flame, other than, for some of you, Spirit trying to awaken you to the fact that this is not an earthly relationship, right? This is beyond that. This is not like a free will choice. And you have this energy that you can pull on. And this is why you're seeing those things, because Spirit wants you to believe. To believe. Number one, believe that your soul's calling is being heard. Absolutely. And by the way, it's both the male and female. Or male. I shouldn't say it that way. The DF, the DM. Cody's almost like, looks like he is spying. I'm not kidding you. I feel like he's spying on you. I feel like this is Archangel Michael, and he's not spying, but looking everything over, looking the situation over. Our energy is being tested. That's what I feel. We're being tested. Not like a school test, right? Not like a book of knowledge test. Our energy is being tested. Our true belief in it. And I have to tell you, it feels widespread. I'm just going to make a prediction, and I don't even know why, but I feel like within 10 years, I feel like within 10 years, being with your twin flame in a relationship together will be more the norm than it is now. We're talking about it a lot now, where 10 years ago we didn't. The terminology was there. It's just it wasn't as widespread. It is becoming widespread. You have more opportunity than ever. But purpose, purpose, purpose. And I feel like, my God, you're telling me this is why we're feeling more and more energy, and within the next 10 years, well, within the next 20 years, I don't know, I just feel like it's just common knowledge. Right? It's like Atlantis. Okay, let's keep going. And then we'll bring out the crystal vision in a minute. So I have the 8 of Pentacles on the DF and the 10 of Wands on the DM. And, it's funny because I felt maybe in January, probably December, I could feel that the masculine's energy was really starting to change. More acknowledgement, more acceptance. Now, I said acknowledgement. I feel like there's still more knowledge that needs to be learned, right? I feel that both of you are finding these things out on your own. So for some of you, this hasn't come together yet. You're finding things out on your own. It's almost like you're doing your own research, and it feels like then you come to the same conclusion. Now, the King of Wands in between. So the King of Wands to me is someone who's very passionate. Someone who doesn't sit back, right? This is action. Like, I move into action. So whatever I feel like you're both searching here. And I feel like it is found. And then the advice is to then move on it. And I have to say, I'm feeling like this Prince of Wands for many, this Prince of Wands on the DM side, I feel like it is a symbol of growth. Okay? Whether it's fire or not, this is a symbol of growth on the DM side. I feel like on the DF side, especially with the Queen of Cups down here, whether you're water or not, it doesn't really matter. What it's talking about is, I feel like, this 8 of Pentacles is like perfect for you, because I feel like it's showing me you putting in the work. To do what? To stop questioning your belief. Stop questioning, is it, isn't it? Is it true? Isn't it true? As above, so below. Is that correct? That type of thing. And, for some of you, you're healing over this previous life energy. But anyways, this is about the ability, the Queen of Cups to me is about unconditional love. And the King of Cups, it's the two of you mastering unconditional love for each other. And it's almost like then the Prince of Wands is like, and then we take it to the world. All right, let's bring the crystal vision out. And what we're going to do is we're going to clarify it line by line. It's funny because I feel like there's two different things being worked. I feel like self-control, self-worth. Self-worth, self-control. I feel like these are the two energies being worked on right now. Self-control, I feel it's over my thoughts. I also like how we have the Ten of Wands for the masculine, and then it goes right into the Prince of Wands. So it's showing me, you know, with the Ten of Wands, it's, you know, I hate to say it's a difficult journey. I mean, you look at the card and it feels like this guy has had it, right? Is he going to make it up those steps? I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, it's like up in the air. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Um, you know, I think we also have to be careful that we got to be careful not to judge each other. And I'm saying that because I feel like you both are on different journeys, right? This path that you've been walking and the path that the DF has been walking, different. Different, but it's funny because what the DM is learning, he will then turn around and teach the DF. What the DF is learning, she will turn around and teach the DM. So this journey that you both are on, separate then together, has extreme importance into it. You know, we have to stop knocking our journeys, you know, like our life path, what we've been through. And we have to start remembering that truly everything happens for a reason. There are soul contracts. I mean, you don't have to believe that, but I do. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, I do. But if we keep, how do I say it without it offending anyone? And this is for myself too. You know, I'm taking in these messages. If we keep looking at our journey as poor me, and excuse me, just excuse me, but poor me. If we don't look at this journey for the experiences, and I have to say, about a year ago, I was kind of awakened to the patterns in life. You know, it's like my guides are awakening me to different elements, you know, when the timing is right. So patterns became a big thing to me. Now, why did they awaken me to that? Because I had to look at the pattern of my own life to understand it. I've had a difficult life, but I've also had great joy. And perhaps I was in the woe is me energy. I'm not sure. I can't really remember that. But I remember that once I started seeing the pattern, and here's another way to look at it too. Once I could look at a situation that happened in my life, and I could see it from all perspectives, everything fell into place. Everything made sense. And I'll be honest, I feel part of it was preparing me for my own twin flame journey. This is a big part of your message today, is no more woe is me. Instead, look at, break it down. Break it down. Break it down into 9-year cycles. It's the way the universe works, right? So break it down. Let's see. So 2017. Well, we're in a master year, universal year 11. So last year was a universal year 1. So look at from 2016 and go back 9 years. And then you can break it down further. Now, this can interlap, okay? So I need to make that clear, but it is cycles. And there's patterns. This is not quite the reading I expected to do. I don't know, I feel like that may be the key that unlocks the door for some of you. I want to remind you that for the DF, we have the engagement card. And we know for months that the DM has been working on their energy. We know that. We've seen it. We've seen the progression of it, right? I've had a lot of people tell me the progression of their own story. It's very fitting with the energy of the readings, including my own. So we've had the Divine Masculine really working on his inner being, her inner being. And I feel the DF was more in the waiting mode. Right or wrong, the waiting mode. I feel like this is a great sign that we have a whole new group coming together. I also feel for those who you're already in each other's energetic field. I feel this is what it's talking about. Like, you're able to, I don't want to say that, okay, because I feel like there's a few of you who are seeing someone who is your divine, or is your twin soul, right? And they're not aware of this. Now, whether this is male or female, I'm not sure. So it's going to be a learning process for some, for some of them. And this may be a little bit of where you come in, helping them to understand it. And be careful how you got to be careful of that too. You can't go up to someone, well, you can do anything you want. But I feel like what it's showing me is like going up to someone that you may know, you feel is your twin flame. And by the way, they could feel the same thing back, but have like this, like all of a sudden, all these fears from this previous life, right? And by the way, I want to remind you one more time, when Spirit was talking about this journey, these 9-year cycles, for some of you, it is about the ability to put this energy behind you. But it's showing that the energy was brought forth so you could heal it. This is what you want. This is what your soul wants. Not me for you, but actually what you want. So think of that when you're thinking of your journey too. But listen, this is about relationships going to a higher level. And the Hierophant coming out is the first card, I love that. I love that when it comes out in a twin flame reading. I just do. So this isn't about split ups or anything like this. This is all about the coming together. But where are we on our path, right? Are we quite there? Okay. All right, so we're going to look at the Hierophant. For the DF, Judgment, Connecting card, and the High Priestess for the male. I'm looking at the High Priestess and I'm thinking, okay, well, she sits between good and bad, right? Good and evil. Well, I don't know if I want to say evil. Light and dark, right? She is the gatekeeper, the one who, you have to pass through her to go through the veil. So when you're thinking of the DM, that's the energy that they're in right now. So they're in a very spiritual time, a very intuitive time, and really the ability to really open up spiritually. They have to agree to it though, okay? Those are the things that we can't change about another. Okay, tell us more. I have the Four of Swords. I have the Page of Swords. And look at this, I have the Five of Swords. That's crazy. So I have 3 major arcanas being clarified by 3 swords. First thing we got to look at is the mental energy here. This doesn't have to be negative, by the way, but it's mental, right? So, Five of Swords. This is definitely missing someone. This is missing someone that I was with. When this comes up in a twin flame reading, I kind of love it because I love how he's looking back. Two people who are hurt. Two people who split. Still some chaos around it. But it's almost like that knowing that we will come back together. I feel like this energy is for those who have met their twin flame, possibly been in a relationship with them, and did separate for whatever the reason. Well, usually the reason is because the timing's not right. The energy is not right, right? We haven't learned from what we're trying to clear in this lifetime, or we're not awakened to it. You can become awakened to this at any time. Just ask. I have the Four of Swords. You know, I really feel like you're being asked to, Four of Swords is about taking some time out for yourself. It can be thinking things over, right? But you want, I like how she's thinking things over, but in dream state, almost inviting her angels and her guides to come in and help give her clarity while she sleeps. Right now, this may be how you're connecting. What do I mean by that? When you're in dream state, you're going in, let's say you're laying down to go to sleep, you can call in your angels. You can call in any of your guides, your guardian angel, and you can ask them to help you send energy to your twin. Healing energy. It's not about sending energy saying, hurry up, where are you? Come on, what's going on? No, it's sending them healing energy. So, which in return does help you, but you're not doing it for that reason. And then have patience. You have to have patience. You can help bring this together, but divine timing is divine timing. So it's what I feel is I do feel like we're being watched. We are being looked over. How do I say that? Because that doesn't sound very nice when it's really quite beautiful. It is, you can look at this as your higher self. Seeing who's ready to come into physical form, come together in this lifetime. That's what I feel like. And by the way, I don't feel like this is a one-time thing. Like, I feel like this goes on all the time. The universe, checking the energy. How's Mary doing down? Has Mary been able to look at her path and understand it more? Is Tom overcoming the things that his soul wanted to overcome? Like, how is their energy? Is the timing right to bring them together yet? Or would it just be chaos? So, we can't rush it. There's nothing we can do about it. But we can certainly, and I kind of love this, send beautiful healing energy to our twin soul. I feel like for the people I'm talking to right now, I do feel like you were in a previous relationship. Probably, the page in between, I feel like back in the day, whenever back in the day was for you, definitely mental energy. You know, there may have been a lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Energy that wasn't understandable at the time. Again, it's that extreme energy coming to us. It's looking in their eyes and seeing yourself. You know, it's funny because with your twin, you're going to see the worst parts of yourself, the parts sometimes that you haven't worked out. Yet, if you don't understand this, you look at them like they're mad, right? Like they're just fucking mad. But it's our own energy. It's an opportunity to clear energy and clear it forever, forever, eternity, ever. I definitely feel, you know, and I don't want to just put this on the DF because I feel like this for the DM too. Like, this is definitely what we need to be doing more and more of, you know, instead of getting anxious over when, where. Don't bother. This is divine timing. You cannot really speed it up. Got to go through the elements, right? But I'm being reminded of the energy we can send each other. Doesn't even have to be your twin soul. I mean, you guys have done this to me. You guys have sent me this type of energy, and it has touched my very soul. And I'm not kidding. So I know that you can send energy. You just have to know that. Okay. So I feel like right off the bat, we're talking about, you know, you may have been married. I kind of don't feel that. But, you know, the Hierophant here, I don't want to rule it out either. I have the Hangman, and, you know, it fell in reverse, and I kind of feel it in reverse, too. Because I feel like that's exactly what's happening. I feel like you're having an awakening. I feel like both sides are having the awakening. Now, this is a process, guys. You know, I don't feel like you're awakened all at one time. Just like I said how Spirit talked to me about patterns. You know, why didn't you tell me that 10 years ago? You know what I mean? Well, for whatever the reason I was meant, I feel it's because my twin came back into my life. It's coming in. This is awakening. This is awakening after seeking knowledge. So this person is actively seeking knowledge, wisdom, to move along their path, to know which direction to go. This is receiving that knowledge. And by the way, coming out with the Hierophant on Judgment and the High Priestess, hello. I mean, this feels like an opportunity. So energies are being awakened. Let's take one more in that. You know, the light, oh my God, the light is shining down on you. Look at this. With the world. Okay, I'm going to take 1 second with this world card because the world card to me is, you know, like you look at the planets, the closest to the sun, you know, or the closest to God, the closest to your creator, you know, that kind of thing. I feel like the world is the closest to spiritual life. I feel that when we move into this energy, because this is about number one chapter ending, so another can begin. And when I say a chapter, it doesn't mean your whole life changes, right? It can, but your love life is definitely changing. So this is, and you know, that's why you're being asked to look at the patterns. I know it, because it's coming closer and closer. I feel like this is talking about the physical coming together of the twin souls. I feel this is I mean, this is a beautiful omen for that too, right? She's sitting on top of the world, bringing peace and harmony to the world. She has both hands out, butterflies on each, equal beauty, patience, understanding, happiness. You know, I look at her and I think of, oh my gosh, what's his name? Eckhart, oh my god, I forgot his last name, starts with a T. It's crazy, I forgot it. He's someone who, much like Buddha, much like many gurus, you know, they stay in a state of happiness. How? They don't look to the future. They don't look to the past. They're present. Always. Always in the present moment. This is when life happens, in the present moment. I love this because I feel it's showing me not just the importance of the two of you coming together, but the importance of the two of you coming together for the world. However however this journey is meant to be for the two of you. Don't think that means the two people then have to go out and save the world. You save the world by just your energy alone. That unconditional love permeates through the universe, and the rest of us get to feel that. You know, I want to say this too. Because this union feels like it is in the making. It's just my advice. But I would advise you to be careful about watching too much news. Be careful about purposely putting yourself in the energetic field of things that are beyond your control, so to speak. I feel now is the time to worry about you, your own little universe, right? Which you are the center of your universe. And don't take on the energy of government, the energy of, well, there's so much to be concerned about. You know, I'm thinking global warming. And boy, I mean, we just had 3 nor'easters within 11 days up here in New England. Anyway, I'm telling you not to take this on, and here I am. Anyway, and the reason why is it'll bring your energy down. So, the best you can. But I purposely don't watch the news. The only news I watch, like, I don't even watch my local news. I'll watch the weather, and then I will watch the nightly news with, like, Lester Holt. I don't know if in Australia or India, I'm sure you don't have Lester Holt, but you have your own version. And you want to know why I watch that news? Because for every heavy story, they do a matching light story, a story of some type of joy, a story that makes you feel good. And I appreciate that. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little bit of a ramble. Can you guys see how beautiful this is, though? So we went through all, you know, and we can even look at this page as one of the cycles. One of the cycles we had to go through that did hold a lot of mental, hard, tough energy. But we have the ability to figure it out. Why did I have to go through it? What was its purpose? What did I learn? Then you start to see how you really evolved. But this is preparation. My God, this is preparation. Being awakened. Because the world needs you. You need each other. But we need you too. purpose, ability. Okay, very interesting. Let's go to the next line. Well, first, let's set up the numbers real quick. So I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9-year cycle. 9 years. The 9th year is about letting go. It's so funny. I just I watched a video about the number 9 and the magic within the number 9. I don't know why. Like, all of a sudden my mind wants to learn. Well, I'm still learning patterns. But that's the 9. It's a beautiful symbol. That path, that time period, about to end. That 9 years, preparation for what's about to come. Okay. And hello, feminine. You have been, you have the 8 of Pentacles. It's showing me hard work being put in. It feels, I'll be honest, I feel like, I don't know, masculine, I think you better get ready, because I feel like there are some passionate females out there, or those in the feminine energy, who, they can't wait to love you. They can't wait to love you. I can feel it. All right, further clarification on the 8 of Pentacles, the DF, the 10 of Wands, the DM, and the King of Wands in between. Seven of Pentacles. Well, of course. How could this not show up, right? How could the 7 of Pentacles not show up? Because this is about our seeds of intention that we planted. And I always say, it could have been yesterday. It could have been 100 lifetimes ago. But what it talks about is the patience, waiting for your soul's calling to come to the surface. And it's showing me that you have been patient. Many of you have learned the art of being patient. And it is an art. But this is also saying that those seeds of intentions coming to the surface, the 9 of Wands. Well, hello, another 9. This is about fortitude. This is about focus. This is about knowing the path behind me and its purpose. This tells me that it doesn't matter what lies ahead. I'm ready for it. I have the strength. I have the ability. With the tiger sitting beside her, to me is a symbol of, her own, or our own, I hate to use the word demons, because they're not demons. What's the word? I don't know, our own shortcomings, let's say. Or what we think are shortcomings. And the ability to overcome that. I often feel like this tells me that Spirit has walked alongside of you. Some places carried you. Because you are heading in the right direction. And then this is the energy of not giving up. Don't stop believing. Right before your miracle's about to come in. I mean, I feel like you've put in too much energy. So don't stop here. Beautiful. This is victory. This is victory over ego. This is victory over other people's thoughts and ideas. This is, when you see a 6, you want to look at it as energy that is moving on, getting better, moving up, right? Moving us out of victory. Look at that, 6 of Swords, a very intuitive card. 6 of Swords, I'm able to set my swords down. Remember, swords are a symbol of truth, but also mental energy, which doesn't always serve us. I'm wondering if she's putting those swords down because she understands them now. Because maybe she did look at the pattern. This is about following my intuition. This is what's moving me forward within the Six of Swords. Not my mind, but my intuition, my knowing, my knowing. You know, she's in a very cold place right now, covered in snow, right? But she's walking away from that. So she's walking away from a hard mental time. Whatever it is, whatever these swords are for you. This is showing you that you absolutely have the ability. Look at this. These really are both victory cards, back to back. Maybe here, I looked at where my own ego was attached. You know, with these swords. Some of these swords could be due to my own ego. Because I need, you know, this is victory over your ego. Not just victory over your ego, but it is, especially in this reading, I feel. And then the ability to move forward. And then look what follows it. Desire. Look at these two women. Both leaving a situation, a time period in their life. Both being intuitively called, pulled, both listening. This is having the desire back. You know, here you can still feel a little down and out, but you're moving on anyways. This is the ability to walk through fear. And this is desire. And no wonder the King of Wands is right in the middle, because, you know, here we begin again with those seeds of intention that's been planted, whenever they were planted, you know, probably before you came to Earth. The Knight of Wands following that, looking right back at the Seven of Pentacles. Fortitude. Knowing that I'm on the right path, even though I can't see it right in front of me. Seven of Pentacles, I don't see it yet, but I know it's coming. Nine of Wands, I'm not quite where I want to be, but I know it's right ahead. Six of Wands, victory. Victory over my fear-based thoughts. Six of Swords, the ability now to move forward. And the Eight now putting that desire back in my heart. You are really being called to listen to your intuition. And I know you hear me say that all the time, but it always shows up, and you have to, I hate to say you have to do anything. But if you really want, okay, this is what I'm always told, that I should always listen to my intuition. You know, I'm a Virgo, but I'm a Gemini moon. And I can have very conflicting thoughts, right? Like my Virgo is very steady. But my Gemini is like, let's go, is my curiosity. And man, am I curious about everything. So I understand when they're saying, like, bringing everything together. King of Wands wants you to take action. So it's coming together. Whether this is coming back together, or this is for the first time, there's only a couple things you're being asked. And that is one, patience, Remembering divine timing, universal timing, not our timing. We want to trust in divine timing, because if we try to push things too fast ourselves, that's when we can run into conflicts. It's like your soul family is saying, I don't know, I just got the name Diane, but your soul family is saying, like, we have your back. We're bringing this together. You don't want one before the other. You can come together before the time is ready. Don't get me wrong. But this is where the split-ups are. This is where the running and chasing happens. So what Spirit's saying is, give each partner the right amount of time. If this person hasn't come to you yet, and you're resonating with this reading, understand that the universe is saying they're coming. But you almost have to let go of control of that. They're coming, and each are being healed, helped, guided. So you can do it yourself. Or you can let extreme wisdom guide you. Okay. Let's see what our numbers are. We have 18. Oh my God, another 9. Another 9. 9, 9, and really nothing down here, unless I want to look at this 10, which would then be a 1. It's the same numbers as someone else. 991, 199. Somebody, one of the readings had that in their monthly. 199, 911. It could even be 1099. That's because you could be born in 1990 or 1909. But I don't know, would you still be alive? Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at the last line. Hello, Destiny. I've been waiting for you. I have been calling you in. Well, here it is. On the Queen of Cups. How beautiful. This shows me that you are ready for unconditional love. Not only are you ready to give it, you're ready and able to receive it. You're able to open yourself up to this love. Don't shut it out. Oh my God, this is not, at this point, this is not when you want to start putting up resistance. Let your soul live through this unbelievable experience. Hello. I love that the wheel just came out. It's showing us at this time, I feel like it's saying, now, look at that, the moon. I know I haven't really been saying signs past the beginning. It can be Pisces or Cancer. And then the beautiful sun. For some, a Leo. This is about illumination. The moon is normally about things that can be that can be hidden, things that are unknown at this point, things that have yet to come out. But this can also be clarity over that. This can be things now revealed. Now revealed. And look at the beautiful illumination over that. Illuminating, especially over the moon. So, whatever was previously hidden, and I feel like this is universal, the illumination is coming out over it. I love that we have the moon and the sun. As above, so below. Why is this information now coming to you? This is divine timing. This is what the universe is talking about. It will be illuminated to you. Those signs, remember in the very beginning I was talking about those little signs? Now I understand why. You know, I feel like that is what the moon is saying here. That you are seeing symbols, you're seeing signs. You know, you could hear your own name being called. You could be calling, or you could hear it in your own voice. But it's usually spirit. I feel like this is time you really want to pay attention. You know, and these signs are not needed. You know, it's not that these signs are needed for the universe to bring this union together. It's for you. It's so that you can really let go and know. And just know. Know who you are. I love this, guys. I love this. And then to have the king and the queen. Beautiful. I'm going to take one more in that, though. See, my curious mind. That's like when people tell me, you know, well, people don't tell me that anymore, but they used to tell me that I need to do short videos. I can't do short videos. My mind is too curious. You know, like I cannot leave you hanging. And it is for you, but it's also for me. Like I cannot leave you hanging. And I love that people are now just accepting the length of my videos. And I thank you guys for that. You know what I think? I think I was meant to do long videos. And I think I was meant to do long videos. Number one, probably to help the people who don't have much patience find patience. And number two, to set me apart only in the fact that, let's just face it, there's some people who look at the time in my video and say, no way. I'm okay with that because I feel like Spirit is weaning out those that the message probably was not for anyways. You know what I mean? Those who just glide into the reading. You know these messages are for you. I mean, I am getting like individual messages from you as I get to know you or for you. Okay. Not sure what my point was. And you know, the sun here, for some of you, this is who you're starting your family with. You know, this is I feel so good right here. I feel so good about this. Knight of Cups. Someone's about to come in. Or you're about to go into their life. I feel like for some of you, this is you just getting ready to meet this person for the first time. Hang on, baby. Hang on. This is the universe showing us. I mean, are they not showing us or what? We are now, so we had the wheel. We're the world. We're entering into this new chapter. Sometimes whether we want to or not, right? So if we're going to enter it, we're meant to enter it peacefully. But it's always up to us. Here comes love. This may be why you need to really be in tune with your intuition. When you're in tune and someone comes in offering love, offering a date, you know, whatever, however it begins. If you are practicing keeping your intuition strong. You can read people. You will know. Now, it doesn't mean you can't make a mistake, but you can tell the difference between the players and the real thing. Here it comes. Look at that, the 8 of Pentacles. Followed by the Hermit. Certainly could be Virgo. I feel above that, though, this is showing you the spiritual work. And I love how the 8 came first. So here I am. I want to master something here. You know, this is not about me just doing a so-so job, but something. I want to master it. I want to know. I want to know. And this is about seeking. This is about seeking not always answers, just understanding. And I love how the Hermit is facing away from this 8 of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying, baby, the hard work, this period is coming to an end. Beautiful job, right? Seeking spirituality, seeking help, seeking knowledge. Never-ending knowledge. And now the Hermit is facing the world. Here you are, about to spread that knowledge. It's showing us, again, purpose. Purpose. Of why this love is coming to us. You guys, that was quite beautiful. All right, I am going to, like always, do final clarification. I like to bring my cards together when I do that. And let's not forget, we opened up with this. You know, does it have to be a physical engagement? No, but it certainly can be for some. But what it is for everyone here is love ascending to a higher level. We have to be ready for that, right? It can't ascend to a higher level unless we ourselves can. She's showing us that whatever work you guys have been putting in, it's paying off. It's paying off. And for the masculine, you know, he's still in a little bit of a certain type of energy. I think it's more of an understanding. You know, it's almost like an understanding and a forgetting. Why forgetting? Like amnesia. For some, it's an understanding of this. And I feel like what they're saying forgetting, what they mean is like, and then this just goes away. But it goes away forever. And a day. And you take that fence off, out of there. And you're sitting in a beautiful paradise. I am not feeling restriction here. I'm feeling the ability to overcome it almost feels like the last hurdle. The last hurdle for the DM. And let's remember, the DM feels like they're working on self-control, however that fits. The DM feels like he or she working on self-confidence, however that fits. I feel like a lot of it, even if this is not your previous life, I feel like the message is that we all have these. We all have previous life. We all have, you know, tragedies and triumphs, and, you know, we've experienced it all. Much like the Nine of Wands. We've been here before. But there are energies that we can let go of for eternity. And that's what twins do for each other. Remember, 9901 0199, however it fits. For some of you, it's definitely going to fit. I already know that. It could have been the year you're born or whatever it is. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. Wow, I really enjoyed this reading. And, the beautiful thing here is what the Twin Flame series is showing us is the constant progression of two souls and their journey of coming together. And even their journey of, how do we say it? Their journey of, the journey of understanding the journey. Seek knowledge. Seek knowledge. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. I hope this reading fit. I hope it helps. And I hope you're able to relax into this energy because it feels like it's a very calming, peaceful time coming up. We got to go into that. Remember that you can send your twin. You can send the world prayers, energy as you sleep. You don't have to be asleep to do it, right? You don't have to be asleep. I feel like the statement I want to make to you today is I am. This is the time period when you want to start saying I am. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am strength. I am abundant. I am love. I am unconditional love. I am everything. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. By the way, I'm not doing personal readings right now. I know, especially after Twin Flame. I know a lot of you want a personal reading. I apologize. Not yet. Just not yet, okay? I had something happen in my life, and I'm allowing, I'm just feeling the energy. I'll know when it's time. Okay, so I apologize, but it is what it is, right? And, I've got to free myself from worrying about that. But we're getting there. Beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. And, I can see the messages for myself here. I hope you see your message too. I am. I am. Everything. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.